everybody. I'm glad you all pulled up. If it's your first time, my name is Jared. This is the LVME. We doing a Smokin reaction to Ren's latest song. Man, I know you renegades know what I'm talking about, but Ren has been going through it lately, man. First the Cujo thing, and then he's had all these health complications, man. If you guys have been following along on social media, you know what I'm talking about. And I know with all the rest of the renegades out there, all of us are doing nothing but wishing our best for Ren and his speedy recovery as he deals through this. You know, if you've watched any of my Ren reactions, you might have heard me say this before, but I do have an understanding of what he's going through. My mom suffered from very similar symptoms. It was very difficult on our family, so I've been there up close and personal with it, so I know what it's like. It's tough, and I wish him a speedy recovery and just nothing but the absolute best vibes possible from over here in America to over where he's at. In the meantime, you know, he still has been putting out music to the best of his ability, and I knew this song coming up here, Money Ties, was important to him, so I've really been looking forward to checking it out. Now, this title sounds very interesting, Money Ties. There's a lot there because it sounds very similar to the word monetize, and there's a lot of things you could do with the phrase money ties. There's a lot of ways that you could do that. There's things that tie into money, or there's the way that money literally ties you to certain things. There's going to be a lot to unpack in this video, I'm sure, which most likely actually definitely means we're going to be pausing it. We're going to be talking about it as we go along. So if that's going to bother you, you want to hear Ren's song without my pausing in my commentary, click the link down there. It's going to take you to his channel. If you don't subscribe to old boy already, what are you doing? What are you doing? Subscribe to Ren, show him love, leave comments, leave likes, share his video. Then come back over here, hang out with us. We're going to watch this. We're going to talk about it in the comment section, and we're going to go from there. All right? Let's do this, everybody. Let's see what Ren has got to say here in Money Ties.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Well, my goodness. Is that an original piece written by Ren, or is that from something I'm just not recognizing? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know, but that was very deep. There's a lot going on right there, a lot of truth in that statement. And I'm sure we're going to be talking more about that. Since that's setting the tone right here, we're going to be talking more about that as we go on.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound.
He said money makes a man's verb conjugate the noun. Wow. Bars. Wow.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud.
Money makes the pure man lawless and proud.
Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound.
Because an action to the thing is inspired by the pound, the British money.
The dollar falls profit, preach profit, and we follow when the scholar teach this on.
Wait, that was a nice little homonym I heard. I heard a little homonym.
An action to a thing is inspired by the pound. The dollar falls profit, preach profit, and we follow.
False dollar, false prophet, preach profit. Homonym, homophone, if you don't know, very similar things. They are words that sound the same but have different meanings, and they're one of my all-time favorite things in rap music. I love it when they get used, and that's a great one right there to prove a good point here coming from Ren, who's bringing the bars already. Deep bars, deep topic. Let's go.
Makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound. The dollar falls profit, preach profit, and we follow when the scholar teach dishonor. That's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bang.
When a scholar teaches dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. My guy's, oh boy.
Profit and we follow when the scholar teach dishonor. That's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, well, you die with a grin. Now
wow. let's go back and break that down a little bit here.
What a shock when we lose sight of live and let live. Forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give.
When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give.
If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin?
You're living just to make a living, that's all that there is.
By the love that you give.
One of the things that facing illness like Ren has, in my opinion, is that it forces people to grow much faster, to attain wisdom much quicker because of the things that they're facing in their personal life and the trials that we can only observe from the outside. And Ren is speaking a lot of wisdom here that's not just platitude, but a lot of powerfulness in what he's saying. And as I've gotten older, those are things that I have come to know. We all hear the words, but a lot of times we don't understand it. And with age, I've come to understand these things right here that he's talking about as well. And we're probably going to get into more of that as we go on.
Politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock when we lose sight of live and let live. Forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the
money is a tool like a blade, can be used to kill or to create. It's not his bars exactly, but that's what he's saying. Yes. Yes, that's why the love of money is the root of evil. It's not money. A lot of people, they get that quote wrong, but you get it from the Bible or from elsewhere. They say that, oh, money is the root of all evil. No, 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 no. Money is a tool. It's neither good nor bad. It's a tool. It's like, this is a lighter. It's a tool. It's neither good nor bad. It's what you do with the tool that makes it such. Like he just pointed out, create or kill.
Money ain't the means, but the means is the money. You start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me
I start to compromise ideals for money. Yeah, that happened to me. That happened to me. I'll talk more about that later. I had an epiphany a few years back.
Or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money. You start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me
when money ain't the means.
Yeah. Tell you a little story about a boy named Bren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much for mom and dad. They made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love.
That's what matters the most. You didn't have enough, but they put hot meals on the table and filled your belly full of love.
Little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer.
He said, oh my God, we loved her. Is she still around? It sounds like he's speaking in the past tense about his sister.
Fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder.
We got older, life got a little colder, had a way of chipping away at your shoulder or something along those lines. Yeah, welcome to the world, homie. And he knows more than a lot of us, or a lot, with what he has faced. We've all faced our struggles, but I mean, I think he's only like 30, 31, but.
And I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit.
Facts.
And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because
Let's run that back. I understood it, but it's worth hearing again.
Little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter.
Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Yes. Kindness is gone. Even the most basic of kindness, which is politeness, has disappeared for the most part from society, at least here in America. Since the lockdowns in 2020, I see far less politeness.
Little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor.
I said her wings have more feathers, more than feather, however he phrased it. But his wings were torn by his oppressors, which he's most likely referring to his health issues, I would assume.
I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine,
I think he said your wings have fathom.
We're torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous, fuck every man who made.
Said fuck greed, fuck depression. Did he say fuck the police after that?
I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous, fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall.
Speaking my language right there. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now it's time to stand tall. That's why I like, one of the many reasons I like doing these reactions, because it can take all of us. A lot of you watching Ren might be from a different country than the US right now. It could bring all of us together, and despite my opinions and despite your opinions on different things, we can come together and enjoy something that we can all agree is amazing, we can all appreciate, and we can all learn to love or like. And we can let our differences be. They can just be, and it's okay.
Cause money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money blow. Money makes.
Yeah, facts. The lack of money still, causes a lot of those things. The abundance of money causes a lot of fucked up things. It's wild, isn't it?
Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend law, make war, make go.
Money makes open case closed. Yeah, man.
Money bend law, make war, make goes. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money is money.
Money makes lives, saves lives, takes lives, money both. It's because it's a tool.
Poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money is money, isn't money's just that. Money's just a concept. People are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fat. Money's just
ties up the poor man, feed up the fat. Yeah.
It's just that, money's just a concept. People are trying, tax up the poor man, feed up the fat. Money's just.
Oh, it's a tax up the poor man to feed up the fat. Yeah.
People are trying, tax up the poor man, feed up the fat. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take fake money, fake money, fake money, fake money ties, eh? Money lies, eh?
No people, no profit. He spelled profit as in a different from the money form of profiting. Very interesting. Man, that was really good, man. Ren brought a very deep and powerful song right there. Yeah. Got a couple things I want to say. I'm trying to figure out how to formulate them. Number one, I wonder if he feels a lot of that due to the high cost of healthcare that he must face. I know that he got helped out with I think it was a stem cell situation. I believe someone helped him out with that because it was so expensive. I mean, my mother could have been saved by stem cells, but we couldn't afford it either, and it's crazy to think that it's money that just basically winds up killing then, because people don't have access to healthcare because somebody needs to get paid. That's crazy, right? It's wild to think about like that. I said I was going to talk about something like when you talk about your job, like if you're just earning a living, if you're just living to make a living or whatever, just working to make a living, and your life is just your job or whatever. Like I feel that. Like I made a decision a while ago. Like I had I had a good company and a good job. I'm educated. I got a marketing business. I used to be a seminar speaker, taught entrepreneurs. how to market and sell their businesses. I had a big business in Colorado Springs where we put on events, and me and my other buddy Mike, God rest his soul as well. Um, we were doing that, and it was successful and good, and we had cash, and we had success, and whatever things happened. And anyways, I wind up out here in Vegas, and it was just the marketing and the advertising thing, and I was just hating it. Like I grew to just hate it. I was hating it because I didn't love it anymore. I didn't like how advertising and marketing can sometimes twist people into spending money and buying things that they don't really need because of pressure or psychological tricks or neurolinguistic programming and all of these various things that I was just like, man, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And it doesn't matter. Like, I'd rather go do something else where I make less money, but I'm happier, right? I'll just be happier. And then I tried to figure it out. And that's kind of the stage where I'm still at right now. I'm doing a lot of assorted entrepreneurial type things to just earn some money. And I'm my age, and I don't really have a career anymore because I just got tired of it. I got tired of that. It just wasn't me anymore. And it wasn't worth my time to do shit that I hate just for money. What is the importance of money? Why? I mean, obviously we need it to pay our bills, right? But I won't go long. I'll wrap it up here in just a minute. But the other part that I want to say when it comes to money is during this time of where like I quit my career and I've just started doing other things to earn money, but I'm happier. Like one of the things I do is I work in the mall. I work in the forum shops at a restaurant. All right, in the forum shops right now in Vegas, and that's relevant only because it is the most expensive mall in the world. So every day that I work, I walk by all of the most expensive stores in the world, all of the most expensive brands, like every single one of them. I don't know. I don't think there's a brand that's not in there. So we're talking like, oh, look, there's a $20,000 purse right there. There's a $350,000 watch right there. I walk by the Louis Vuitton store. They got shoes in the window, right? They're sick shoes. They're blue and black checkered. You can look them up online. They're like low tops. They're like $4,000, right? They do the same shit the fucking shoes that Walmart do. They're not more comfortable. You know what I mean? A $20,000 purse does the exact same stuff that a $29.95 purse at Walmart does. All that the more expensive items do is make the wearer, their ego get fed. Everyone's going to think I'm dope because I got $4,000 shoes on. All the girls are going to be jealous when they see my $50,000 purse. And then when you really stop and ponder that, it's just wild. It's crazy to think that. And at the same time, on my way to work, I drive like by some of the hungriest, most desperate homeless people I've ever seen in my life. To go to a place where they're slanging $50,000 purses, and $5,000, $6,000 shoes, and $250,000 watches. It's wild because none of it does anything better than the shit you have or the shit that I have. It's crazy. And then Ren illustrated a lot of that craziness in there. And I find that very interesting. I really like that song. Ren is an incredible talent. And I've seriously, over the amount of time that I've watched his videos and listened to his music here with you guys, I come to appreciate him perhaps more than any of the other artists that I've discovered and hadn't heard of before because of the talent depth of what he does mixed with the deepness of what he has to say. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully years more of Ren's music. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'd love to hear any stories that you want to share. That's it. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to support the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We cruising up to 12K. We're just right around the corner from 12K. In fact, by the time you watch this, we might have already passed it. The real goal is 50K. We are on the way. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love watching music with you guys. I'll see you on the next video. All right. Peace.